everyone, welcome back to another video on the Magpie Review YouTube channel. Hope you're all well and enjoying the snow. It's snowing and it's sunny. It's bonkers. Anyways people, today is the preview between Newcastle United and Wolves at St James's Park this weekend, live on Sky. Massive game. It's a huge game. The fact that Newcastle, I think it's now 1 win out of 7, withdrew 11 games this season. What a really poor run, you know, if you look at it properly. Liverpool were 11 points behind we. Now they're actually above we now. That's scary. That's very scary. It just shows that we have had a really terrible run of late, which is not good. The team is not performing the way it was at the beginning of the season. We're not scoring goals, but also not just that. We're leaking goals at the back. Really poor goals. If you look back, the shock on some of these goals we're conceding, they're just too easy, and that's not like our defence. You know, Trippier hasn't been playing well recently. Dan Burn looks absolutely knackered at left back. He's been getting absolutely rinsed the last few weeks. Phil Foden last weekend absolutely rinsed Dan Burn, cut through like paper, took on about 7 or 8 black and white shirts and scored. I think he hit the ball, Botman's leg, and deflected and went in past Pope. And as soon as that was 1-0, it was a long time back. And even the second goal in the second half, Bernardo Silva, he stretches a leg out, gets a toe on it, goes in the net. It's just poor again. Really poor from Newcastle United. It's just not good. And we are in a really bad run at the moment in time. So when we play Wolves this weekend, we need to win this game. This is a must-win game for Newcastle United, because after that they've got Nottingham Forest away as well. These are must-win games. Wolves is a must-win game. We all know they've got quality players. They've got Ruben Neves. They've got Diego Costa. You know, they've got Adam Traore. If he's playing on the right wing, he's going to eat Dan Burn alive, if I'm honest. He's going to skin him. He's got loads of pace, and it worries me. It really worries me. The team's shattered. I definitely make changes to the team. 100%. I definitely start Alexander Isaac at top. Wilson has scored 1 goal since he came back to the World Cup in about 12 games. It's shocking. Let's have it right. It's absolutely shocking. Wilson isn't performing, and I think Eddie Howe's needs to drop him. I love Callum Wilson. He's an amazing player, but he's just not the player he was anymore. His confidence is low. Last game he had a big chance in the box, and he just scuffed it. If that's Callum Wilson on fire, it's at least on target, probably a goal. But yeah, Alexander Isaac, when he come on the last game, I think it was Isaac, Maximin and Willock, they looked lethal when they came on. Straight away, the pace they're getting at the back four of Liverpool was there. And you could see it. So I would literally start St. Maximin, Willock, and Isaac. They have to start. Matt Target has to start a left back. He has to get some games. He's fresh. Bruno, I wouldn't rest him. He's too good. Without Bruno, we're rubbish, so he has to play, and he's class. Shaw might still be out with that concussion, with that head injury. He had the eye socket. He got whacked in the eye last game. I truly believe Lascelles will start again. Trippier will play, because to be honest, let's have it right. Even though Bruno and Trippier haven't played the best recently, they're the best we've got. They were leaders, and we need them in the team. Gordon, would he get a game? Anthony Gordon, I would probably say yeah. I would probably start Alan St. Maximin, Gordon and Isaac, the front three, for this next game. It needs to be freshened up. It needs fresh legs, because it is tired, it's fatigued, it's battered. We're playing games like once every 3 days. We're playing, you know, we're knackered. But yeah, Wolves are a good team. They've just pulled off a massive win, 1-0 at home against Tottenham. So they're a tricky team then, because I've looked at the fixtures. They've beaten some big teams, but they've also let us down some lower league teams like Bournemouth and stuff. So they're a tricky team then. But they'll be coming to St James's Park, hoping to rock the boat again and try and ruffle a few feathers and try and get a result themselves. So it's an interesting game, very, very interesting on the weekend. But we have a game in hand and 2 games in hand past Liverpool and Tottenham, so it's in our hands. If we win these games, remaining games in hand, we could go 4th, and then we'd be literally 12 games, 12 cup finals away from the top 4, which is going to be massive. Will Newcastle finish in the top 4? At the moment in time, I'm not very sure. I think top 7's definitely guaranteed, but at the moment in time, with our form, we're not going to get top 4. Not the way Liverpool are hearing up the league. And now Man United just got beat 7-0, but I think Man United will still get top 4. I think Man City, Arsenal, Manchester United, and Liverpool, that's my top 4. I believe 5th and 6th, probably Newcastle, Fulham maybe, Brighton. But as long as we get some European football, it'll be a progression, because the owner said at the beginning of the season, a top 10 finish, basically, and a good cup run is a good season for us. That's the target of season. We've already been in the final of the cup, so that's a tick box. And the fact is, we've been in the top 4 for nearly 3 months. We've just dropped out recently, so, you know, and I'm hearing some mad shit online, like, about people are calling for Eddie Howe to get sacked. What on earth are you people on about? This is the man who took us from the bottom of the league to the very top of a cup final. You know, he's been in the top 4 for 3 months. And now we've lost a few games and we're drawing a few games. People are spitting the dummy out. It's absolutely crazy, I think, how we can change like that. This is football, people. It does happen. You're not going to go and win every game at 30 out of 38 and win the league, are you? It's not going to happen. Not going to happen. Even the big teams don't get that. Even Man City get beat three times a season and a couple of draws. So, you know, it happened to Liverpool. Liverpool were dead and buried. Sitting with Chelsea now, they got 10 points by Newcastle United, and everyone was saying they want Klopp gone, they need the players sold, and now they're winning again. They're saying Klopp's mint, the players are class at the back. Souness and Carragher buzzing in the studio, having a disagreement with Gary Neville on the weekend over the Derby game, over the game, the Liverpool-Manchester Derby game, whatever you call it. It's just crazy how things in football can change like that. I'm totally confident in Eddie Howe and the owners, and I do not want Eddie Howe to go. I think he's perfect for us. What he's done, his philosophy, plays some beautiful football going forward, which we haven't seen for years. After having Brucey ball, passing back, no ideas, playing players in wrong positions, just absolutely terrible coaching in the past from Newcastle United. But now we've got Eddie Howe. You know, he's amazing. He's a class manager. He's world class, and definitely keep him. He's amazing, and all the people who are saying they want Eddie Howe sacked, you must be off your rockers, if I'm honest. But I guess everyone's got an opinion. It is what it is, and that's it, people. My score prediction for this game, I'm going to say Newcastle are going to win 2-1. I'm not going to say goal scorer. I'm just going to say 2-1. But yeah, big game against Wolves. We have to bounce back. We have to win this game if we want any chance of getting top 4 this season. I'll leave it there, people. Let me know underneath in the comment section what's your score predictions for the game at St James's Park this weekend. And if you could like this video and subscribe, that would be absolutely fantastic. It'll help me out massively. Your support means the world to me, so thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed so far. Thank you. I'll leave it there, people. Enjoy the snow, enjoy the weather. Have a great week, and I'll see you on the next one, people.